Hello and welcome to my first video of the 2024 season. I've just experienced here at Ice Skate Birmingham. I did the ice skating, the Ferris wheel and Abbey Dantas Air. Unfortunately I couldn't get any POVs, although I have got a Ferris wheel POV from last year that I'm going to put in. I banked, I never actually filmed a full vlog last year, but I'll put that in. It's going to be a short video this time, I might as well put it in. Yeah, the ice skating was really fun. I did use a polar bear for most of it, but I managed to get into the middle quite a few times. It was fun, like skating around the middle and being kind of free and away from the edges where everyone was crowded around. And then I did actually get quite skilled enough to do some skating around without, because I kind of got used to the feeling of it. Yeah, obviously when you've got no friction it is quite hard to sort of slide around, but I did manage to get a bit of time sort of around the edges, but completely free without touching the sides, without the polar bear. And then of course I managed to skate right up to the middle with the polar bear. Air was good. I did actually have an experience on it a couple of days ago. I came and I had a breakdown on it, or at least that's what seemed like what happened. Because obviously it's a really fun ride. I did it I did it today. You know, I've had a lot of rides on this over the last year and you know, this year altogether. So you know, I'm a massive fan of this ride. It's one of my favourite funfair rides. But I had a great, well, a unique experience on it breaking down. Where there's a section where you hold the top and you know you can, if you want to, you can kind of look around at the views of the city. I was holding at the top, and then it just the motors cut out and it just started swinging for ages. Then like I got to the bottom and I don't know if they were struggling to park it or not, because they sent it up and then back down again, and then the floor lifted up, then it dropped down, and then I got an extra cycle, and it is £8. It's quite expensive here, so it was good to get a free ride on it. And it got past that bit. It's like, yeah, there we go, we've made it all the way over the hold at the top, which was really fun, a really unique experience. Obviously, you know, a fantastic ride. Today's ride on it was really fun. It has like a lot of it had kind of some good floater air time, a bit of force at the bottom actually, and also some quite whippy elements over the top of the ride. And obviously I did this for the first time at the Digbeth Fair in Smithfield earlier in the year, also in Birmingham, and a bit further down. And the Ferris wheel, I mean, yeah, it's I had quite a few rotations on there, so quite a decent length cycle. And this is an icon of like the Christmas winter sort of period. Tomorrow is the last day of this. I did, obviously my last vlogger last year was the Wolverhampton Light Trail, which was really fun. I'm going to put that video up soon, but obviously it'll be before this one. And I've also got another Planet Coaster video with Wicksteed Park. So yeah, and something else, I managed to get a vintage ride sign from an antique shop. So I'll put a picture of that. It's an old Dodgem sign, for like a sort of vintage funfair, in what you sort of find in a pay booth where you get on the ride and you pay for your car on a Dodgem. It's a really nice piece to add to my merch collection that's ever growing as the theme park seasons go on. But yeah, it's a great, it's here in 2024 now, at the start of the season, and I've experienced my first 2 rides of the season as well.
Yes, and somebody, because they're absolute comedy geniuses, not, tampered with the street sign, so that it now says anal treat.
So there's a lot of anal in situations like that.
Can I help? It's not resistant. I remember watching and being built from the library.
The library? It seems like yesterday since we went in there. But... oh, you can see the BT. The Butt Tower. It's when it stops, when it speeds up and then it stops abruptly. I bet you got the two gardens in the library. One of them's hidden. What a beauty is that ride. How wonderful is it? Oh.
I'm going to take a mini man
Oh no! Me, Marek.
Did you hear that?
What was it?
It's me.
Spectacular. Yeah, but I'll mute the sound.
Well, in Manchester, there's this street called Canal Street, right?
Maybe I should just leave the sound on this bit.
I'm enjoying myself.
And Henry Dante owns Barry Island Pleasure Park and Treasure Island in not Southport, Stourport.
I thought Abbey Dante was a place in Wales.
Well, it's funny because Henry Dante, one of his parks is in Wales, but he's a theme park owner rather than a funfair. Even though Henry Dante's a sort of person as well.
Yeah. So you say Abbey Dante is Henry Dante's daughter?
I don't know, they might be related, but there's just loads of dancers in the funfair circus, I don't know. I mean, I'm presuming she owns these ones.